All right, welcome back, familia, LTD fam. Brisket is out sniffing everything that he can in this world, and he's not apologizing to anybody. And you better back off. You better back off. Can you tell I'm hungry? All right, where the heck are we, Brisket? I forgot. It was one of the big boys here. This is Pizza Hut. So this is what they're. By the way, this is. Let's do one of these. I mean, there's a decent size of pepperoni, but I always felt like this should be the regular amount of pepperoni. I digress. All right, like, comment, share, and subscribe, guys. We're on the road to 1,000. We need to get to 1,000 subs so that we can go live and have a little bit of fun. I'm gonna shut up and take a quick bite, and then we'll talk about this this little situation here. Looks like a little Triscuit in the back. Not bad flavor, actually. $1. She even looked at me. I was like, how much is ranch? She goes, it's like, they're $1. They're $1. And I was like, ma'am, it's okay. You don't set the prices. It's not your fault. All right, so this is what they're calling Tavern Pizza. I don't know where they got the name, but this reminds me of just an old thin crust they used to have. I was talking to my man, the endorsement, last week when we were still in Tennessee, and he was telling me about he was about to get this pizza, and I was like, oh, that sounds good, man. I actually like it, the good thin crust. And then he was telling me something about it's like rebranded. They used to have this before. Like, honestly, I haven't eaten that much Pizza Hut. I mean, when we were kids and they used to have the buffets, the family, the all-you-can-eats, used to tear that up. All right, let's see if it tastes better, Winch. I don't know if you can see it because of the sun, but I do like that it goes over the edges. Very lightly sauced. I'm a saucy guy, but the Tavern Pizza, 4 different. They got like a pesto jump off, an all works jump off, a chicken sausage jump off, and then the double pepperoni. This one they used the 2 different kinds. They used the tradish, and then I'm just gonna call them cuppies. They got the cuppy jump offs. Now the reason I like thin crust sometimes is that you don't feel like you don't get as full, right, from having so much dough. But does that make you eat more or less? We'll never know. It's a question for the ages. Nobody knows. I'll give him a little piece of the crust in a second. Just gotta make sure there's no sauce on it. See if we get the brisket seal of approval. So now, for some reason, I tried to order this online, and it came back and it said this doesn't exist. And I said, what? So even if you have the app and you're checking out as a guest, you still can't get it. You have to log in as a rewards member, and then they give it to you. Mine, I wish it was a little more fresh. I ordered it. It said that it'd be done in 15 minutes, and I got there in 15 minutes. Maybe it's one of those things where like they can do it in 5, but they say 15. So now here's the thing, right? This was 15 bucks. Some of you out there, not bad. Some of you out there going, the hell out of here. I fall somewhere in the middle. I mean, it's got some, they got some nice seasoning on there. I remember that when I was talking to the endorsement, he said that his was like almost $20. I was like, dude, where'd you go? Dubai? Where'd you go? Dubai? Also, you guys will good to know is that we're in the middle of talking to a couple other Rhode Island YouTubers. So we're going to be doing some special guests soon. Working out the logistics. Because even though this channel was the adventures of Lupe and Brisket, it's always nice to mix it up a little bit, right? It's not a bad pie. I got the large, 15 bucks flat. Maybe the medium's 13 bucks, 12 bucks. Maybe. But I mean, you can see I'm tearing this up. Now I know what some of you saying, right? Because there's always some people. Look, I don't mess with Pizza Hut, and that's fine. Sometimes I eat these so that you guys don't have to. Sometimes I eat it to let you know, hey, this is a hidden gem. Like a hidden gem, I always go back to Buffalo Wild Wings. Buffalo Wild Wings used to have, and I don't know if they still have it, they used to have this hatch chili like cheeseburger. It's like, God bless America. Also, I don't know if you guys have read, but there's a whole thing right now with the, what are they calling it? I'm just going to name it something, but that's not what they call it. It's the affordability wars. So right now, BK, McDonald's, Wendy's has always had a decent little, 4 for $4, $5 biggie bag. But they're all trying to, and it's what's so funny is that in the news reports and everything else, they're all saying it's limited time only. So they're letting you know, like, don't get comfortable. We're just doing this just to get a couple pennies in the bank. So they're all going to be doing, even Dunkin's getting in on it. I think Dunkin', you can get either they've rolled out or they're going to roll out. I think it's a large iced coffee, hash browns, and a breakfast sandwich for like $5-6. I think that's a sweet spot they're all going for right now, $5-6. How do you get that consumer? Run out of ranch. That means we probably only have enough for like one more slice. Listen, if you can get a meal these days for under 15 bucks, that's a win. If you can get it under 10, 12 bucks, it's a home run. If you can get a meal for $5, grand slam. Into the stratosphere. Brisket and I just went to BJ's recently, I think like 2 days ago. And can we talk about the price of bacon? I think I have a YouTube short on it that I'm going to upload momentarily. The price of bacon? Bacon used to be the poor man's food. oh honey, we can't you know, we're not doing steak, we're not doing this, we're not doing that. Okay, what are we doing? Bacon. Bacon used to be like, it was like a step above Spam. A lot of people didn't like bacon, was just like, it was a poor man's food. And it's wild that like a pack of it now is about the same price as like a ribeye. Lindsay bought these ribeyes from a local grocer the other day. They were like 14, 15 bucks. That was a nice little treat. I was like, oh, thanks. And that's how much the packet of bacon was, about 15 bucks. I was like, wow. Okay. So, McDonald's, all these places, they are seeing that we're voting with our wallets. They're going, we're all going, no, not anymore. Not happening. And that's when we're going to start getting the deals. Empty parking lot. Please don't. You going to park next to me? Oh, okay. Oh, I thought they were going to park right there. I mean, I'm by myself. It looked like they were going to park right next to me. I always like to rate things. Would I go out of my way to get this again? If I was craving I think we're done. All right. We ate 49% of it. And usually what we do with this, is just keep it around. Warm up a couple pieces. I have discovered, I don't know why, I've never been a toaster oven guy. There's never been one. Throw in the microwave. When I tell you that I reheated a piece of pizza the other day. Oh, you want to come over? Okay, come on. Come on. Well, you got to make it easy on me, buddy. Come on. Come on. Oh, baby. There we go. Whoop. I reheated a piece of pizza the other day. And, man, I've been missing out. See, some of us are so stubborn in this life. Just like the apps. Anybody that's been with us for years from our other channel knows absolutely that I used to be anti-app. Because I used to be so upset. I'm like, why do I have to use a freaking app to do this and to do that? But the apps are your friend. I don't know if I have allergies or something. Something's going on here. So, what does all that mean? It means download the apps. Okay, guys? Would I go out of my way? I don't know. Maybe. Brisket got his nails done today. We had to do them real quick at a Petco. And it was a big hoopla because I didn't have his up-to-date rabies thing. So I had to call the vet. The vet had to like basically fax him over. But we got him done, and it took 2 people because Brisket does not like anybody messing with his nails. And I've tried to do exposure therapy with him where, you know, I'll clip one and then like a few days later I'll try to clip another, and he just knows. He goes, "You're not touching these, fella. These are off limits." Hold on. We got a situation here. Yeah, boy. This van. past twice. I don't know if you can see them in the reflection. Can you? They wrote that. I'm sitting here in the shade. People look at you like they, like you owe them money or something. Anyways, let me roll. We gotta roll this up, buddy. It's probably too windy for the microphone. But other than that, guys, thank you for getting us to, we're almost to 800. We're trying to hit 1,000 so that we can go live. Again, I reached out to a couple Rhode Island YouTubers. Some you guys have seen them in the comment section. I'm like, hey, let's collab. Let's do the next week's Scramble cookies together, or you know, let's eat in the car, or you know, let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. So with that being said, hopefully we're able to schedule it all out. It's starting to get hot here, guys. It's like over 90 degrees. The other day we hit like 99. It felt like it was 110 with humidity. Oh, it's like my favorite and worst time of the year here in Rhode Island. You know, the best time to be in Rhode Island is the fall. Oh, New England foliage. It's hard not to, like, you know, when everyone's done having their little hoochie daddy summer and their hot girl summers, and you're hitting that fall when you want to start eating like pumpkin spice, apple spice, you want to start eating you know, hotter foods and soups, and you want to get all snuggled up. It's hard not to fall in love with a complete stranger. So they're staring at me. What's going on here? Fire Technologies. Okay. Am I like in a fire lane or something? Or is brisket too hot to handle? Ah! Ah! All right, he didn't appreciate that. All right, fam, we're gonna go. The video is getting way too long. Thank you for hanging out with me. I know your time is valuable. My time's valuable. Everyone's time is valuable. So when we choose to spend time with someone, either it be in person or virtually like this, I treat this like we're on FaceTime together. I don't know if you guys realize that. This is the weirdest damn channel. It's such a hodgepodge of different genres. And I think that's why probably this channel is going to have a very slow growth. I mean, I'm very, very fortunate to, you know, we're about to hit 1,000 probably in the beginning, hopefully by the end of this month, if not the beginning of next month in July. So I'm very fortunate that in a 2 or 3 months we've hit 1,000. You know, it takes some channels years to do that. So very fortunate, but I'm also very cognizant that this isn't like a gaming channel or just a food review channel or a how to do drywall channel or a car channel. It's kind of just a little bit of everything. It's a little buffet. It's a little YouTube buffets. A little bit of this. I do need to start putting, before it escapes me, I do need to start putting all these videos in categories, and I'm going to try my hardest. And we'll take that one day at a time. All right. I think he's ready. You ready, Bubby? The heat's been just taking him out. I know. Okay, we're going to go, guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I think YouTube memberships are live. I'm not sure yet. I'll make that a priority today to make those emojis. I think YouTube is waiting for me to make little emojis. I'm trying to do little brisket floating heads, and I'm trying to do my floating head as like little exclusive emojis that YouTube memberships can use. So we're going to be doing that. And I think I'm going to do different levels. I'll do like a really, you know, I'll do like an intro one where, you know, it'll be accessible for everyone, some small, like $4.99. And then we'll have different tiers for the same foot. It's going to be the same perks. It's just, you know, if you're the type of person that, you know, you work in finance and you can afford to support your local farmer, I just thought in my head, you know those shirts that say support your local farmer? How about support your local YouTuber? We'll play around with that. So we'll have different tiers, because I definitely want to make a tier for brisket where, you know, any monies collected on that tier will go to like a brisket fund, just for, you know, for him, and if we have any future dogs. But brisket's not allowed to go anywhere. You're gonna live forever, right? You're gonna live forever. He's like, nah, man. Dogs are here. I don't want to start talking about it. I'm gonna start crying. All right, this video is getting way too long again. I'm sorry, guys. See how my mind goes? Beep, beep, boop, pop, pop, pop.